Hey everybody, first of all, thank you for joining me today in my little tool bag everyday carry video um, thing. I'm gonna be going over just things that I need to get work done, things that I keep on me all the time. These are kind of the essentials, bare minimum. If I wanted to, I could carry around a lot more, but I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I don't have a big pack out with me or anything like that. That'd be crazy. I do a lot of HVAC, a lot of generator maintenance, a lot of preventative maintenance, stuff like that. And you will be able to see very, very soon that I am well equipped for it, I think. This is all stuff that I've kind of gathered over the last few months. Some of this stuff I've had for years. And these are kind of my favorite things, you know. It seems like once you get into the realm of tools, it kind of sucks you in, and it definitely sucked me in. So real quick, let me get you situated and I'll show you kind of what I got laid out here. So I've got the table split up into two sides. I have this side and I have that side. This side will be my tool bag for the most part, with the exception of a charger. I think that's and a couple of water bottles and a couple more markers, but this is what I have in my tool bag. This is what I use to fix things. This is what I go out with. I carry my bag everywhere I go. And then over here, I have my little pocket tour thing. I've done a short. If you want, you can go check that short out. But I will go a little bit more in depth because it was just a couple of minutes about my pocket stuff. Over here, as you can see, it's a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I like Red, and Milwaukee, as far as their hand tools, are super cheap. These I did spend a little bit of money on, but they were on sale. I got a really good deal. And their fuel. Both of them are fuel. I could get away with just using Bear, but I had a couple extra dollars that I could spend on this stuff. And then my favorite thing will be this Maxpedition. It's the Fatty Pack. This is one of my favorites. Let's see if I can keep from. I want to get a good view, but without the shadow of my phone. I'm going to be going in depth to this because this is probably what I'm most. These two are my most proud possessions. I use these constantly, day in, day out. I always have these on me, always. So without further ado, let's kind of take a deeper dive into it. So I think I'm going to start with the this little icon. Little bit set. As you can tell, I don't have. Everyone knows exactly what this is. They know what's in it: the security bits, the flatheads, the Allens, standard and metric. You got your Phillips 1, 2, and 3. I think you have 0 and maybe 00. I forget. You got the 1/4 inch hex to square little chuck here. Everybody knows what that is. I'm not going to go super in depth to that. I got that for the. We'll go over it in a minute. Right here, I found this on the ground a while back. Sorry, my nails are so dirty. I just got off work. I found this on the ground, and I've been using it as a little pry, a little tiny pry, not for nothing crazy. Opening up door panels on anywhere from 25, 30, 60 ton AC units. Pry open the panels. It works perfectly. I keep it in my pocket. Actually, it should be over here. Next, we got my my Milwaukee gloves. These are garbage, but I love them because they're garbage. They're super cheap. I can do anything with them. I don't feel bad if they're broke or get oily or greasy. This right here is, well, I'll tell you, this right here is unnecessary. I don't need it, but it came with it, and it's not bad to have. Got a little detent right there. You push it, it locks in. This is going to come with the 3/8, 7/16, 9/16, half, 5/16, and 1/4. I know I said that all out of jank, but that's just how they are on right now. This right here, this handle lives in the bag, and this goes in the impact. I'll get to the impact in a second. Next, I got a little bit of tape, colored tape to show whatever I need it to show, whether or not it's for heating coils or taping something down, moving something, banded wire to wrap up as like a temporary insulation. I use these seldomly. I got them in here. Actually, I've been meaning to take them out, but they live in my bag now, so that's fun. Next, we got the Shockwave bit set. Kind of, it's not the big one. I got the big one at home. This is just the one to get you by. But it's got all the normal. What I did was, actually, I'll bring you up here and I'll show you. What I did was, I first bought a set of these Shockwave nut drivers. It came in a pack of like 3 or 4 or something, and I just ran with those for a little bit. But I decided I needed. Oh yeah, they don't fit. I decided I needed more. I needed some actual bits. So I went out and just picked this up. I think it was 20 bucks. Like I said, Milwaukee is, their hand tools are subpar, but super cheap. And you know, it's nice to have everything matching. I'm not gonna lie. Would I rather have Tecton or Vivo or something? Maybe, you know. But everything matching, everything's nice. It's super convenient. I mean, not convenient, but easy on the eyes at least. So that's that right there. We will move on. Of course, you got your drill. I hardly ever use this. It came in a 2-pack with the impact. I hardly ever use it, but it is nice if I'm switching back and forth between whatever bit, whether it's a nut driver or a bit holder, whatever. You know, I can have 2 of them. For the most part, though, I do use this. The nut drivers that I got, it's the same problem where metal and shit will get gunked up. But this is obviously detachable, so you can take it and rub whatever you took off, especially those self-tappers. If you're making a new hole, you'll get all sorts of crap jammed in there. It is super nice. I'd rather have the Klein one, but I want it now, and they had these at Home Depot, so I got it. Also, I would have held out and ordered a Klein, but I'm not that kind of person. I am happy with this right here, but it's just, my biggest issue is whenever you put one of these in, and I have a short, I mean, I'm sure maybe some of you saw it. Whenever you put it in, right, I just clicked it in, it comes right out. It's because this is too long. This piece right here where my dirty ass nail is, this is too long. It should be cut down to about right here. It should be this length. But we got an extra 16th at the very end that keeps it from locking. So what you have to do is shove it in there, pull that, and then let go. And then now it's good in there. So it's not too bad because this thing stays on here. If I have to put anything else on, I'll just break the drill out depending on what the application is. But that's just a small little nitpicky thing, and these are hard to come off, but so are the Kleins. They just get tangled up, whatnot, whatever. Enough of that. This actually, you know what? I want to save this for last because this is I love this thing, and I want to build up the anticipation for it. So I'll set it right back there. Now over here, we'll get all my pocket stuff. Came for this thing. Actually, you know what? While we're here, all right. First of all, the vape. I can't go a day without it. Unfortunately, I'm a nicotine addict. I've been on and off. I've quit. I've started back up. It's bad for you. It's terrible. But you got to do what you got to do, especially when you're getting through 12-hour days, or by the time you drive and get there, go to the gym, get home and everything, you're in 16 fucking hours. So that's terrible. But most important thing, my everyday carry, is this right here. This right here is the most important thing that I own. At least when I work in San Diego, I live in Arkansas, and whenever I go anywhere, if I don't have this on, I always have it on me. But if I were not to have this, I would miss a flight. I think I really would miss a flight for this. I can't go without it. I love it. I love my wife. She's my best friend, and every time I see it, it makes me think of her. And yeah, right here I have the Galaxy Watch 7. I've had it for a few months. It's nice, it's nothing too special. And I always told myself I wouldn't be that guy, but here I am. I am that guy. It's super nice though. It tells you all about your steps, and you kind of just charge it. You put it on, you forget about it, and you can pull it up on your phone on the health app, and it shows you your steps and how many calories you burn. It's estimate. It's pretty close from the different apps and everything that I've put in. You can put your food in and whatnot, but super nice, especially mostly having my earbuds in, and I forgot my earbuds. Oh no. When you have your earbuds in and you're covered in oil or coolant or whatever, you can just use your pinky and tap and change the music or pause it or whatever you do. You can usually just press the fucking earbud, but especially if you want to change the song or something, just a little pat pat pat, you can cycle through. All this stuff is Milwaukee. Like I said, I like when everything matches. I like red. This is the Fastback 1505. I believe it's 7-in-1. Mostly this is for changing temperatures. I use this. I don't know if I've ever used the Phillips head, but the flathead is right in my pocket. I can use it and open up doors, open up panels to change temperatures. It's a good pry tool. I've used it to pry closed the clamps on duct inlets and outlets. Super nice. And that thing I most love about it is when I'm done, I'm up on a ladder 12 feet in the air. You just click the button. Usually you can time it right about right, but it gets pretty much closed. You just do the pop, throw it in your pocket. This thing everybody has, and I see it everywhere. As far as EDC kits go, I am not a fixed blade kind of guy, and I know I'm gonna get some shit for it, but it's just not my forte. It's not my style. They look really clean. They're really nice to have, yada yada yada, but I'm more of a utility knife kind of guy, and you'll find out later that I am not a Leatherman or a Gerber kind of person. This is what I need. I don't need a fucking saw. I don't need a file. I don't need scissors. I don't need nothing like that. I've never come across a day in my life where it's like, man, I wished I had that in my pocket. If I ever need it, I know I need it, and I'll go get one beforehand. Anyways, 1505, excellent, excellent, excellent. Everybody loves it. There's a reason for it. Right here, I have a pair of Dykes, Milwaukee. I picked these up a couple days ago. I use these strictly for zip ties. Going and changing poly, you're going through a lot of zip ties. Easily, I would say close to, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 a day. Maybe more. And these, I was using this for a while. My buddy had I was just going through, I was literally just cutting them, pop, pop, pop. Dull gets blade really quickly. I used my buddy's snap-on Dykes, and it was pop, 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 pop. So I went that day, I got off work, ran to Home Depot, picked these up. They work just as fucking fine. The snap-on are more comfortable in your hand. They cut better. They're fucking crafted by Jesus himself, but these are perfectly fine. Now these right here are my babies, my adjustable wrench. I've had these for years. I kept them in my pocket before any of this was ever here. Before I had my wallet, before I had light, knife, marker, before I cared about what was in my pocket, I carried these around. Back when I was a welder, you could use these to pick up sheets of metal. You throw it in a bucket to cool down. You grab these and it's right there. You know, a quick flick of the pinky, you have whatever you need. These are tried and true, and I probably won't ever not carry these. These are fantastic. Any brand, I'm not saying the Milwaukee ones are better than others, but just having a pair of adjusted wrench, so nice. So nice. Marker, this is the Inksol. Best marker. Throw Sharpie out of the water. These are super cheap. They are Milwaukee, so they blend with everything else that I got, so that's cool. But as far as fashion, you know, it's just a fucking red marker. Function, it is awesome. It is a fantastic marker. I love this thing. Changing filters, oil filters, coolant filters, whatever you have, dude, it writes on it all. It writes on it all. I don't care. I will stand by it. Milwaukee pin flashlight, just pocket flashlight. It's 100 lumens. It kind of shit, but it does what I need it to do. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Is it underpowered? Fuck yeah. It is underpowered. It's not, but I think at the time I got it, it was $15. $15 for a little flashlight to go inspect generators or look inside of a AC unit or something. That's not bad. And it's the same size as a marker too. So that's cool. My wallet. I've always carried a bifold. I hate trifolds, but this is the first time I'm gonna cover my driver's license. Just shit. I got pictures in there and whatnot. Wallet. It's light. It's super light, and I think it's fake. It's obviously fake leather, but it's RFID protected. It's just nice. It sits there. You barely notice it. Especially for all the cards that I have. It's not bad at all. Then of course you have your fate that went over. Okay, so now everything's done. I would really like to go ahead and I'm gonna get this opened up and I'm gonna show y'all kind of what I got going on here. So give me just a second. Alrighty, let me preface this real quick, okay? Before I show you this is my first attempt at a tool pouch, EDC tool pouch. I just got everything that I wanted in it. I'm still tinkering with it. Don't judge me too much, but this is the Maxpedition Fat Pack. I think it's olive green is what they call her, just green or something. I have it pretty full. I could have some more stuff in it, but this is me just figuring out, thinking of stuff that I always use and making sure I have it in here, and you'll be able to see pretty soon what some of those things are. But this is version 1. This is EDC Toolkit 1.0, you know. So don't lock me up too much, but I'm really fucking proud of it. I like it a whole lot. It is super nice. It's so nice whenever you're like, fuck, wait, I have it right fucking here. I'm super into it. If it was exactly what I wanted, I think the cart came out to about $380, and I cut it all down to $120, excluding 2 items, and you'll see what those 2 items are. I've always wanted one of these things, especially over the last few months when I started getting into the whole EDC world. It's super cool. I think that it's really cool to be prepared as far as tools go, not survival, nothing like that. I'll eventually get to that point, but right now I'm stuck on tools. I guess let's just fucking get into it, you know? Hold on real quick. Alright guys, here it is. This is what I got. Just want to give y'all a nice little view of it real quick, show all around. So those 2 items I was talking about earlier will be these 2. These 2, everything was about 120. I think a little bit over 120. I ordered these separately, and spent a little bit on them. I'll set those aside because those are different. Okay, so let's go through everything real quick. Of course, right here, I have those nut drivers, those Milwaukee Shockwave little nut drivers that I had. Take these off. I keep these because I use these the most. It's 5/16 and 3/8. Those are the most common ones that I will be using at work. Show you. These are the tried and true. This is what I was talking about with that icon set. These two are the ones that come with it. I'm almost positive that everybody knows exactly what this is. They're super popular, and there's a reason for that. You have so many different functions with it. Of course, you go in, you just have you have all your bits and everything. What I did is, gonna veer off topic a little bit, but what I did with this was I try to make a lot of this stuff interchangeable to get different tools around different places, so starting off, I mean, this right here is just a pass through. You could throw a bit in there, and while I'm on it, I have the 27-1 from Milwaukee, the ratcheting screwdriver. It has all of these fit right in here. You have all of these that can fit. If you just need to put a little bit of torque on it, you don't want to use a screwdriver, you could throw all of these in here, and that's right there. That's beautiful, You just throw this sucker on there. You get a little bit more. We throw just a little bit more, but I mean, you have to get down into somewhere. I don't know what possibly you need it for. You throw one of these suckers on there. Now you have an extension. You have an entire hex bit. I mean, you have the extension. You have a full. It's just, I don't know. I think it's cool. That's just me. And whenever you don't need it, you can come right over here. This is the actual screwdriver, the one that you buy in the box, right out of the box. Ratcheting screwdriver, has a little ball detent right here. I've read reviews of this going out, this little ball bearing and the black band that holds it in place. I don't use it that aggressively. I'd use it to put my children's furniture together or stuff around the house. This isn't getting a whole lot of use, and actually I have two of these. This is one in San Diego. I got one back home. But it's good, and it's so good that I bought two of them. We'll just put it that way. And plus, with all the different, you have everything in here. Really everything that you need. Anything that's not in here, I have in my icon set. That I got with the pass-through little hex driver. Those sit in here just fine. Just fine. I also have a precision screwdriver. Unfortunately, this doesn't fit into the fatty. It doesn't fit in there very well. But if you take the little end off, and I'll show you a little peek of the carousel. So you take that off, slide it in one of the. You take it apart, it'll fucking fit. There's not a problem at all. This is how I have it fitting in. I was stuck right there. I have the carousel right here in this band. As you saw before, this is just folded up and stuck right here. Let's go ahead and get over here. Let's go ahead and take a little look at these. I got these, right? It's the Cobra, and it's the pliers wrench. Yeah, I think that's actually what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I got these. I got the 4-inch on both. It's the Cobra Mini. They have the 6-inch, which have the rubber handles, a little bit heavier nose up here, or mouth, whatever you want to call it. But for the sake of me needing it, I just need a little bit, It don't take a whole lot to make me happy. 4 inches makes me happy, I mean, you know what I mean. 4 inches is good. 4 inches does make me happy. This right here is godsend. If you don't have one of these, I really, really get. I would get this before I got that. Honestly, I went ahead and got both of them, but if I could only choose one, I'd get these. These right here, you put pressure on it, and it just holds. The more pressure you put on to crank something over, the more it's going to bite onto it. It leaves a lot of the nuts and bolts and shit that I'm using it on. It leaves it really clean. It's not grabbing. There's no teeth. But not to say this doesn't have its use. Right here, I don't know, I'll see if I can. You see the very tip of it, that mouth that opens up right there. You see those little tiny teeth on there. I wanted to see how just how fine it was, right? So I went on to pull a piece of hair, see if it slipped through, if there was a gap that I couldn't notice or anything. These boys cut that arm hair off. They're straight. They're teeth, you know. They cut my arm hair off clean, just to show the engineering. These are Knipex, and I think it's important to have something like this. I'm hoping that one of my daughters will get this someday or something. They'll just have a little kit, one of dad's kits, you know, fixing around the house, or maybe one day their husband can use it or something. I don't know. I'm really excited to see how far this stuff goes. I'll set those to the side. I'll set this to the side. Bring this back. I went over, this is the precision screwdriver. Here's the carousel for it. Set that over there. Right here, you have the ratcheting screwdriver. This came in the Shockwave bit set. I use this really for this. If I just need to hand tighten something, I'm not trying to throw the impact on it. I'll throw it on there. This right here, just fucking if I need it for the screwdriver. Then we're done. I'm just kidding. We got a little bit more to go. Right here, I have a carpenter pencil. Never know when you're going to need it. I have 6 zip ties. I think it's 6. It should be 6. If it's not, then I messed up somewhere. A regular pen, ballpoint. This pen right here is just one that everyone knows it. It's tried and true. Everyone loves it. Oh, got another marker. Yeah, so I have one on me at all times. And I have another marker in my EDC pouch just in case I need it. You can never have too many. Actually, you can. 2's perfect. This right here, man. Hold on, let me turn you guys around. So, this is the silliest purchase I think I've ever made. You probably know, but I didn't know until I just found it. This is the Milwaukee multi-tool, or the pick tool, however you want to say it. It's the multi-tool 48, 22, 21, 45. Let's see if I can't. Oh, it's going to be backwards for you. Never mind. I was walking through Home Depot and I saw it. It was $12. I was like, okay. It's just such a unique thing. This is their little pick, I guess. It's a hook. From what I understand, it's mostly for setting wire. Let's see if I can't get it to... I know my hand's dirty. I apologize. It's such a weird... And you see at the very tip where it's shiny, it's all black. And at the very tip, silver. That's sharp. It's sharp. I promise you, it's sharp. This is for setting wire, like in corners or... I don't know. I don't mess with a whole lot of it. And I don't need this. I just picked it up because it was so cheap. And then on this other side, you got a, is it spud something? I don't know. I have no idea. But you have this on the other side, and it's plastic. This is metal. And then right here at the collar for the pick, everything down is plastic. This is plastic. It's also for seating wiring and shit like that. I don't know what it's for. I will never use it, but I just thought it was such a cool thing. And you never know when you might, you know? And I had a little bit extra room in here. I threw it on there. Super, just silly, just absolutely silly. The lid is huge. The whole thing is huge. Let's see if I can. I'll throw it on and I'll put it up against my marker. Look at this thing. See if I can get those lined up. You see how much wider it is, how much bulkier, it's longer, it's weird, and it's all plastic. It doesn't seem like anything that you really fucking need or use, but I got it because I wanted it, and I'm a grown human being, and I can do what I want, next, as long as my wife lets me. Alright, let's go back into the zipper. So right here, has a zipper right here on the side. I do have a phone charger. I have a block and a cable. Usually this is tied up a lot better, and I apologize, but I have a charger. I fly every 2 weeks, get home to and from work, so just in case if I need it, I can have it. Right here, I have some painter's tape, some electrical tape, and right here I have some really special super heavy duty plastic tape with a really wild adhesive on it. It's real hard plastic. Like I said, the adhesive is wild on it. It's super sticky, super sticky. It was difficult getting that on there. I have a little bit of wire. This is around 5 feet of wire. You see, I can think of times, at points in my life, where I could have used wire. But you never know when you're going to need it. And I put it in there because I wanted to, and this is the first time I've ever done this. Most importantly, I think paracord. I think this has 5,000 pounds tensile strength, or however you say that, whatever strength that they come in. I have needed that strap down shit on the truck or whatever it is, and that's man, is that all? Well, I need to get more stuff for my EDC. Okay, yeah, that's everything, man. That's everything. Like I said, dude, this is my first time trying to get into it and everything. I love the concept. I absolutely love the concept. And with what I do, it makes most sense to have this stuff on you at all times. Just at all times. It's so nice to have. I think it's important to be prepared, especially when your paycheck depends on it. Something goes south and you need to grab something and fucking go, you know. And all of this stuff will do it. Every single thing that I have will do it. Whether I need to make a quick fix to get me another 15-20 minutes to run and grab something, I have cord, I have wire, I have tape. If I have to tighten something down real quick, I have a plethora of different utensils I can use. I'm probably just going to go with this first and foremost because I keep this buddy in my pocket. It is too nice not to have in your pocket, and I keep going back to it. I'm sorry. Your knife stays in your pocket, your flashlight stays in your pocket. You always got your wallet, paradox, adjustable wrench, marker, stuff like that gets you through every second of the day. You know, I have a couple zip ties here. It works so well with what I need, and I've never had that kind of accessibility. You know, it's almost psychological. It's a freeing of the mind, not being tied down to I need to go grab his. You know, I need to go grab his. You know, I don't have to do that anymore. And they're like I said, it's a freeing of the mind. I hope you enjoyed kind of going through this. Whenever I get on YouTube and I just look up EDC Toolkit, I'm looking for something that I can just listen to while I'm scrolling on my phone, or if I want to just see what other people got. I like the long form. That's why we're sitting at fucking 34 and a half minutes right now. But if y'all have any questions or anything, just let me know. Please subscribe, like, whatever. I'd like to do more of this kind of stuff, and I'd like to get to a point where I gain more and more tools. And of course, whenever I get home, I want to make a video on my home setup. We just moved. I just got a garage. I didn't have a garage before, and I'm getting my toolbox and all my shit together. And I'd love to do a walkthrough of that. So if you're interested at all, just let me know. or I just won't because 3 people will watch this. So yeah, the biggest thing is be safe, have fun, take care. I know everything's crazy in the world right now, but just a little bit of happiness that you put out into the world makes a big difference for other people. I myself, I notice it, and I will verbally tell you thank you for this, thank you for that, I appreciate it. Open the door for somebody, take somebody's cart for them at Walmart when they're loading their vehicle up. Do something good, man. Do something good. Be the light you want to see in this world, you know. So yeah, with all that being said, please be safe, have fun. It's snowing down in the south right now. It's snowing back home, and yeah, that's it. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.